Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to And Unity for All. Release the memo. Yes, we all know about the memo. Whether you want to know about the memo or not, you know about the memo. There's a memo that has been seen by all of Congress, and if anyone has not seen it, it's because they didn't want to. And that's all there is to it, because it was open to all members of Congress to view under secure conditions. This memo allegedly proves that it is an FBI memo that allegedly proves that the unverified Steele dossier was used as a basis for a FISA warrant to actively conduct surveillance on Trump and members of his campaign. And that's not the way this works. You have to have something that is verified before you can obtain a warrant. You have to have a reason to conduct surveillance on somebody. And apparently there's a lot more in this. And, you know, the Republicans are all saying to release the memo, and the Democrats are all saying, I mean, they're in complete panic mode. Complete panic mode. They're calling it a Russian conspiracy. An FBI memo is a Russian conspiracy. Well, first of all, this memo was created while Obama was in office, so if it's a Russian conspiracy, that implicates Obama and Comey and basically our whole government, our intelligence service. So that calls the whole Russian investigation into question. There are some people saying that this will shut down the Mueller, quote, investigation that has never looked at the DNC servers. That's not an investigation. An investigation begins where the crime allegedly happened, and we don't even have a crime. So there's nothing to be investigated there. So, yes, release the memo. That other people are saying there is no memo. So dozens, maybe hundreds of members of Congress have looked at a memo that doesn't exist, and they've described the physical attributes of this. It's 4 pages long. That's awful specific for something that doesn't exist. So what they wind up releasing a 2-page memo, or no. This is way too specific. And it absolutely exists. Then you got CNN saying that the Democratic Party told them that they're not allowed to report on the memo. Meanwhile, Fox is reporting on it. The Nation is reporting on it. Assange is talking about it. Snowden's talking about it. You got all these other sources that are talking about the memo, but CNN is not allowed to talk about it because the Democrats told them. Let me tell you something. First of all, if the government tells the media that they are not allowed to report on something, and they're only talking about the existence of it, something that may be declassified and released to the public. If they're not allowed to talk about it, that is censorship. That is fascism. Make no mistake about it. That is fascism. But as it is, you've only got one party, apparently, that is engaging in this. But some people want them to regain a majority. No. No. So, I'm not against Democrats or Republicans. I'm not for Democrats or Republicans or anyone else, any other party. Vote based on issues, based on policy. So, but when a party is telling you, no, you're not allowed to talk about this, then what are they going to do if they have a majority? It was a Democratic president, Obama, that signed censorship and the creation of a ministry of truth into law and approved propaganda, which had been outlawed for decades. State-sponsored propaganda. So if they get the majority, what do you think is going to happen? So this memo needs to come out. If it's all a Russian conspiracy, fine, release it. Show it for what it is. The Democrats should vote to release it just to prove that it exists. Don't claim it doesn't exist and then say, no, don't release it. That makes no sense at all. This needs to come out. For better or worse, whatever happens, it needs to come out. Share this video. Please hit like and subscribe. And if you can, please become a patron on Patreon. I'll talk to you later.